Hey everyone, J7Jace here, bringing you a short video about Dycedarg's Rune or Loon Knight, from his abilities, equipment options, stats, and even a little background information about him. Now I know he isn't a playable character through normal means, but I thought he would be a fun one to look at, as his job command Swordplay has the exact same name as Orlandeau's Sword Saint or Holy Swordsman. The descriptions do vary ever so slightly, but they are similar, and Dycedarg has the same abilities besides Shadow and Dusk Blade. This doesn't make him as versatile, of course, since he can't heal himself as easily, but having the Holy and Divine Knight abilities still make him top tier easily. With of course the usual Hollowed Bolt and Divine Ruination being the most versatile from Holy Sword, as they can take on multiple enemies, and I wouldn't sleep on the Crush abilities as well, unless you're playing on the PS1 version or fighting against opponents with Safeguard. Just like a few enemies such as Lofri and Clishan, he has a unique Magic's Command with some higher tier spells, Vairaga, Blizzaga, Thundaga, and the unique Bioga. I don't recommend using these at all over Swordplay, but I think he has the Magic's Command as a nod to his lore and backstory, with him supposedly being an expert swordsman and that he was well versed in magic. Although I question him being a master swordsman, as he just seemed to only be a tactician during the 50-Year War, not to mention he got injured by a bunch of unnamed soldiers in Chapter 1, possibly making him a tomato can crusher of Evilis, so I'm not totally sold on his title and rank. Moving on though, let's take a look at his equipment options. Dycedarg has the same arsenal of a typical knight, being able to equip things like swords, knight swords, shields, helmets, heavy armor, and robes, but nothing too out of the ordinary. I was hoping he was able to equip daggers, as, spoiler alert, he does pull one out to kill Duke Larg later on into the game. So this makes him slightly different than Delita and Balmorpha, who pull out knives in different cutscenes. For his stats and multipliers though, I'm a bit surprised. I do like his base movestat of 4, as well as his HP and speed, but I wish he had more physical attack, but with high bravery and some of the best knight swords, he will do more than enough damage. To wrap this all up, even though Dycedarg's Rune Knight is the closest thing we have to Orlandeau's Sword Saint based on his abilities, he is still quite inferior in my opinion. His stats and equipment options aren't nearly as good, and let's not forget he doesn't have Shadow Blade, so self-healing will be more difficult. He would still be an amazing character to use gameplay wise because of Holy Sword and Unyielding Blade, but I just can't stand how evil this guy is despite the cool robes. Killing your father who gave you a life of luxury and your best friend is totally not cool. Not even Argath is as bad. I hope you enjoyed this video on the Rune Knight. Take care, and I'll see you next time.